good.
They're very good.
Very good.
They are very good.
So, well, I can't imagine what's going on in your head right now.
It's a freak show in there.
It really, it's a jacuzzi in there. It's just, you know, Conan's going to L.A.
Going to Los Angeles? Yeah, that's right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Now, I know, I'm from New York, and, you know, I did my show in L.A.
Yes, you did.
I know a little bit about this transition you're making.
You could help me.
And I could help you. And I thought, how could I help Conan understand what L.A. is? What kind of a city it is. So I'm thinking of, and then I saw this thing on TV. I don't even know where I saw it. It was a piece of film that really I thought captured what L.A. is. And let me show you this piece of film that I saw it.
It's the Tonight Show.
Stop here. Now, this is what L.A. is like. It's a.
I do recognize this footage. Yeah.
I don't know what it's from. It's a beautiful city. And. Yeah, you could see there's water and there's people on phones. This woman apparently got there just a little too late to be on the cast of Friends. Play it some more.
A little more. We'll see a little more. Okay.
Featuring Kevin Eubanks.
And there. Okay, so this is what people do in L.A.
This is what they do?
This is what they do. It's basically an upstate New York light beer ad from 1987. And, you know, it's cool. You know, it's a cool town. You know, there's people there that are 28.
Yep.
And it's just, it couldn't be any cooler. And, these guys are, I don't know what they're looking at, but something's disturbing them.
There's a mummy entering the room, I think. Yeah.
Let's see what's got their attention. Let's see what they're looking at.
Let's keep going.
Tonight.
And there. Okay, now this could only come from the mind of Jay Leno. Beautiful women, but these guys are going, hey, look, a Vespa. You'll have different priorities.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Charlie Sheen. Political blogger Ariana
And stop.
Huffington.
Now, you're used to New York being a very progressive city.
Yeah, very
LA
progressive.
Not quite as progressive. You see a person of color having trouble getting served at a lunch counter. And, you know, but they're working on that.
They're working on it. They'll catch up to New York. Yes, they will.
Okay, let's keep going.
The music of Lisa Hannigan.
Yeah, and this is the worst part of L.A. Wherever you go, Leno's doing stand-up. Yeah. But you'll have a great time there. You'll have a great time there.
Well, now, I know Jay over the years. He's been very nice to me. He's a very nice guy. You know him
very well.
You know him very well. You know him better than I do. And you've hung out with him, and you've shared personal time with him. What do I have to look forward to hanging out with Jay?
Well, hanging out with Jay is, you know, he's a wonderful guy. He's very sweet. He's very warm.
Nice guy.
And when he eats, I don't know if he ever invites you to eat with him, you should just be aware that he eats very quickly and in a frightening way.
I have heard this.
You've heard this.
Yes.
Whenever I'm eating with Jay, the only thought in my mind is don't let any article of clothing get caught in there. Because it could just...
The whole thing,
I could get pulled right into the combine.
All right, well, there's so much you can teach me. First of all, as I do, you have kids. How's domesticated life? Tell me about that. I mean, people are curious about your personal life. How does Jerry Seinfeld... Yes, they are. How are you enjoying the family life?
I love it. I love having kids. Well, you know... The male domestic instinct is really only two things. One is the announcement of your arrival into the home. All fathers must announce, Daddy's home. This will change everything. In our minds, we are thinking family members are now going to drop to their knees and weep at their good fortune. But they do not, because they know once your jacket is off, that concludes your involvement with anyone or anything going on in the house.
Yes.
You know, the avoidance is the second male domestic instinct, hence the invention of the game of golf. A game so absurdly time-consuming, irrationally time-consuming. The word golf itself, to me, could only mean get out, leave family.
Yes. I want nothing to do with what's happening in that house.
Yeah, and what if my family wants to play the game with me? Well, put these clothes on. I guarantee you they won't.
So this is what you, this is how it is for you.
I try to be, effective as a father. You know, do you discipline? Are you like...
No,
Good
I'm
with
not, I'm the
that?
goofball. I don't discipline.
Right.
I make an ass of myself, and then my wife comes in, and she's Stalin. She lays down the law.
Right. That's generally the way it works. I have found what I do with the kids is I figure out things that they like, and then I threaten to hurt those things.
That's very good.
You know, I use fear, intimidation, like small-time mob boss tactics is what I use. You know, I notice you're becoming quite fond of that little stuffed Curious George that sits in your room. It would certainly be a shame if something would have suddenly happened to him.
You're a terrific father.
Yeah. Or sometimes, you know, they'll make Play-Doh animals, and I will break the heads off of the animals and put them in the foot of their bed for them to discover when they wake up in the morning. It's a Sicilian message, and they understand.
They understand. It cuts through the fog.
Yeah.
We have something in common. I am someone I'm a little averse to technology, and I heard that you're a little bit the same way. You don't
Not really.
Well, I've heard you don't use
a little bit.
I was told to ask you this.
I know, but I was told to make it seem natural.
I'm going to do this. No, is this true though? You don't use a BlackBerry.
No. Oh, no. Do you have a BlackBerry?
I do have a BlackBerry, yeah.
I don't. My wife has one, and I find the BlackBerry people, their eyes, the pupils don't focus. They seem to be, they always hold it in their hand, because this is what BlackBerry commands them to do. And they listen to what you're saying, and they compare it to what is on the BlackBerry, which is really more interesting here to me. Don't they do that? They go, you know what, I think there's more buttons here than on your face, you know? And I think that slow head down. You know the slow head down, I hate that. I mean, do we even know what rudeness is anymore? I mean, can I just pick up a magazine, put it in front of your face, and read it while you're talking? Is that okay?
Now, I'm saying, what about the iPhone? I mean, the iPhone that's what all the cool people use.
Yeah,
Has your wife
cool.
been tempted by the iPhone?
Yeah, sure, it's got all that stuff. All my pretentious show business friends have the iPhone. But, you know, you can't slam the iPhone down when you're mad. That's what I don't like. I never want to talk to you again the rest of my life.
You know what? I cannot thank you enough for coming by tonight. This means the world to me.
You're
that
very kind.
I'm not.
And thank you for supporting me over the years.
I really made the difference in your career.
You did, yeah.
I got in a time machine.
Yeah.
Went back to the 80s, and I made it all happen for you. Yeah.
No, but I wish you huge success. I know you're going to have a great time, and everyone's going to love it. So have a great show.
Thank you so much. You're the best. Mr. Jerry Seinfeld. It's been great. Craig Bianco coming up. Stick around.